burgers, the cornerstone of any nutritious breakfast.
Today, I'm making 3 burgers from Pulp Fiction, and here's a story for you. Samuel L. Jackson didn't just play Jules. He basically auditioned as Jules without knowing it. Tarantino was late to the audition. Jackson was pissed and hungry, so he went out and bought a burger. When he came back, he walked into the room with that burger in one hand and a milkshake in the other. Didn't say hello, just stared everyone down. One of the producers later said he genuinely thought Jackson was about to shoot him through the head. That raw energy, Tarantino loved it so much he wrote it into the movie. That's how the most iconic burger scene in cinema was born. From a hungry, angry actor and a cheap takeout burger. We're gonna cook, we're gonna talk about the movie, find out what a quarter pounder is called in different countries. One of the names is actually funny, and just have a good time. Let's go.
Big Kahuna Burger.
Big Kahuna Burger. That's that Hawaiian burger joint.
If you actually rewatch the scene carefully, the burger Jules grabs from Brett's hand is nothing special. It's a regular fast food cheeseburger. No fancy toppings, no sauce drippings down the side, just a plain mass-produced patty in a basic bun with a slice of cheese and some ketchup. Jules is not eating some gourmet creation. He's eating the most ordinary burger on the planet, while doing the most terrifying thing imaginable. We start with a sweet, soft bun, no toasting. We're keeping this basic. Take a ball of ground beef and throw it on a hot pan. Smash it down thin, real thin. Salt, pepper on top. Let it cook until you see the edges starting to crisp. Flip it, lay a slice of American cheese right on top, and then let it melt down. Assembly, bottom bun, nothing on it, no sauce, just the patty with the melted cheese straight on top. Now the top bun. Ketchup on the inside of the top bun only. Close it up. Look, I get it, it's a classic, but this burger feels old school in the worst way. Dry, flat, nothing going on inside. It's the kind of cheeseburger your uncle would make at a backyard barbecue in 1996 and call it perfect. My rating, 6.2 out of 10. Edible, sure, but we can do much better. Here's the thing most people don't know. The Big Kahuna Burger isn't just in Pulp Fiction. It shows up across Tarantino's entire universe. In Reservoir Dogs, Mr. Blonde walks in sipping from a Big Kahuna cup. In From Dusk Till Dawn, George Clooney brings Big Kahuna takeout to the motel. In Death Proof, stuntman Mike mentions a billboard near a Big Kahuna Burger. Even in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood set in 1969, there's a Big Kahuna ad on a passing bus. Big Kahuna is basically the McDonald's of the Tarantino-verse, and we've never actually been inside one, until maybe his next movie. But we're not here to eat said cheeseburgers from the 90s. If a place calls itself Big Kahuna, that's Hawaiian. So let's make the burger this place should have been serving. First, onions. Thinly sliced white onions straight into a pan with a generous amount of butter. And I mean generous. Don't be shy. Medium heat, a pinch of salt, and just let them go. We're not fully caramelizing. That takes about 40 minutes. And we don't have that kind of time. We want them soft, slightly golden. A little charred on the edges, and about 5 minutes. While the onions are working, toast the buns, cut side down on a hot pan, just until they get some color. Now, the patties, 2 smash patties, about 80 grams each, loosely formed into balls. Don't pack them tight, you want air in there, onto a screaming hot surface. Press them down hard with a spatula. That's sizzle. That's the Maillard reaction. Proteins and sugars meeting heat. That's where the crust comes from. Salt and pepper right after you smash. Flip after about 90 seconds. The second you flip, American cheese on top. Do the same thing again with the second patty. Cheese on that one too. Now stack them. 1 cheese patty on top of the other. All right, pineapple. I'm slicing a fresh ring, about a centimeter thick. You know the word kahuna is actually Hawaiian. It originally meant a priest or an expert. Someone important. Big Kahuna basically means the big boss. So Big Kahuna Burger is literally the big boss. And if you're gonna call yourself the boss, you better have pineapple on the menu. The ring goes straight into a hot pan with butter. No oil, butter. You want caramelization, not just heat. Medium high, don't touch it for about 2 minutes per side. You're looking for deep golden edges. Almost burnt, but not quite. That line between caramel and char, that's where all the flavor is. When pineapple hits real heat, the sugars break down and you get this smoky sweetness that doesn't taste like fruit anymore. More like candy, but savory. The kind of flavor that makes people go, wait, what's in this? The bottom bun. First patty with cheese, second patty with cheese, grilled onions, caramelized pineapple ring right on top. Close it. The sauce. I went with ketchup. But if you want to go further, try teriyaki. A drizzle of teriyaki on the bottom bun ties the whole Hawaiian thing together. Sounds weird with ketchup, but it works. The sweetness stacks in a way that makes sense with the pineapple. This is the burger Big Kahuna Burger should have been known for. Not that sad little thing Brett was eating for breakfast.
This is a tasty burger.
My rating, 8.3 out of 10. Nothing crazy, but a solid, non-standard burger. Actually enjoyable. If you don't know what that is, it's a rating system where I rank every burger that I try. You might want to go check it out at burgerman.org or download the app on the App Store. Save recipes, rate your own burgers, add your favorites, it's all there.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
They don't call it a quarter pounder with cheese?
Oh man, they got the metric system. They wouldn't know what the fuck a quarter pounder is.
And what do they call it?
They call it Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
That's right.
And he's almost right. And France isn't the only country that renamed it. In France, Royal Cheese. In Germany, Hamburger Royal TS. The TS stands for Tomate und Salat, because Germans decided the burger needed lettuce and tomato. Hungary and Poland, the McRoyal. In Russia, it used to be Royal Cheeseburger. Then they switched it to Grand Cheeseburger. In Brazil, Quarteirão com Queijo. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Fun fact, it's called quarter pounder because the patty weighs a quarter of a pound before cooking, about 113 grams. It was invented by a franchise owner in Fremont, California in 1971 with the slogan, "Today Fremont, tomorrow the world," which is kind of bold for a burger. All right, let's make this one. First patty, ball of beef on a ripping hot griddle, smash it down, salt, pepper, let it get a good crust, about 90 seconds. Flip, American cheese on top immediately. Same thing with the second patty, smash, season, flip, cheese. 2 patties, 2 slices of cheese. Toast the bun, cut side down, just until golden. Now bottom bun, both cheese patties go straight on. On top of the patties, sliced dill pickles, 2 or 3. Then finely diced raw white onion, sprinkled over the pickles. Small pieces, almost minced, that's the McDonald's way. Top bun, 5 drops of ketchup. A line of yellow mustard down right in the center, and close it. That's a double quarter pounder with cheese. This is my favorite burger. Has been for a long time. My rating, 9.5 out of 10. Yeah, I might be a little biased, but this is my channel. And if you disagree...
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
And if you want to see me make burgers from horror movies, the Freddy Krueger, the Red Room from The Shining, check out this video right here.